You could call this a Raw review. You could talk about Colt Cabana. You could call this the epic movie that I never came out with. But seriously, you could just call it like this. I mean, just whatever. But anyway, people, what's up? You can call this Raw review. Call this whatever you want. Fix my camera. There we go. So, Raw. Interesting show tonight. Wasn't the best show, you know. I mean, we did have some things, and you know, we had like what, a 20+ minute opening segment. Yeah, that took a lot of time there, 20-something minutes. But anyway, so what did we start off with? We started off with CM Punk, and then we had, you know, Triple H in the ring. They were cutting a promo. It was a pretty good promo, you know, not too bad. It did last quite a bit. I mean, you had, again, 20-something minutes of it, but you know, I thought it was pretty good. And you know, this, I'm gonna call this, you know what I'm gonna call this the WWE Road to SummerSlam 2011. You know why? Because this was the build-up to SummerSlam. A lot of these matches were announced and everything, and you know, if it wasn't announced, it was building up some feuds that could lead into matches possibly at SummerSlam, and just on the Raw side, you know, let alone SmackDown or whatever. So, yeah. But anyway, we started off with the Divas #1 contender match, the Divas Battle Royal. And you know, a lot of people are going, where's Maurice? I guess she's having surgery or something with her hernia or whatever. But anyway, Beth Phoenix wins, which I think is a good decision. I think it's, you know, it's a good choice to have Beth in there. You know, she's one of the, you know, divas that can perform and do good in the ring. So I don't have a problem with it. I don't. You know, and then it looks like, well, it looks like pretty much shows that it is that she turns heel and you know, attacks Kelly, who earlier, you know, congratulated her after winning the match. And you know, she cut a little like 5 to 10 second promo saying, you know, you're not going to be the you know, people are going to be something about her being a little blonde, cute bimbo, whatever. I was just like, wow, Beth. So yeah, this is good. You know, I think, you know, Beth being a Divas champion is good because, you know what, Beth is a believable Divas champion. So yeah, pretty good there, WWE, not bad. Then we have the whole, I'm just going in random order. We have the tag team match between R-Truth and The Miz versus John Morrison and Rey Mysterio. Now here's the interesting part. Not many people at least, had talked about how Rey Mysterio just magically lost the WWE title last week to John Cena. You know, you'd think this week, you know, Rey Mysterio would be like, oh, wait a minute, I was the champion. What did this happen? No, it was just like, it never happened. I'm not a Rey Mysterio fan, but I just thought to myself, wow, that's WWE just dropped the ball there. Anyway, so yeah, so we had the match. It was a pretty okay match. You know, R-Truth and The Miz get the victory after The Miz. It's Skull Crusher finale on Mr. John Morrison. And, you know, it's pretty obvious. It seems like, I guess, WWE is going to have a Miz and Rey match at SummerSlam and Morrison and R-Truth match at SummerSlam. So those are 2 matches right then and there for SummerSlam itself. You had Zack Ryder and Santino Marella. That's right, Zack Ryder was on television screens again. I guess David Otunga and Michael McGillicuddy of the New Nexus, who continue to come out with Tristan Gabriel's theme song. It was a non-title match, though. And Otunga and McGillicuddy win. So, yeah, I don't know if they're going to make Zack Ryder and Santino Marella a tag team. If they are, it's just, you know, I guess, okay, I guess, you know, it's kind of like a comedy, you know, funny, entertaining tag team, I guess you could say. But whatever happened to Vladimir Kozlov? Whatever happened to that guy? Then you had Alex, Dolph Ziggler's in the ring, whatever. He's saying that he's a man, whatever, and he's out there with Vicky Guerrero. Alex Riley comes out and interrupts him, saying you're not a man because you need Vicky to help you. And then, you know, him basically saying that he wants to, you know, to be United States champion, and Dolph Ziggler walks out saying, I don't even know who you are. So I guess at SummerSlam is a possibility of us seeing Dolph Ziggler, versus Alex Riley for the United States Championship, which I don't have a problem with. At least it's not Kofi Kingston versus Dolph Ziggler. So many people were complaining about that. Oh, we saw this on SmackDown when they were going for the IC title. Now it's, you know, some other different opponent for Dolph Ziggler. And, you know, Alex Riley, I find pretty good on the mic. You know, I find him decent on the mic. His ring, he's not that bad. So we'll see what happens. I think they could put up a pretty good match. You know, we all know how Dolph's talented. We all know how good Dolph is. Then you had Del Rio against Evan Bourne. Del Rio made Bourne tap out. I remember last week he made Kofi Kingston tap out. And then Kofi Kingston came out I guess we're gonna have a Bro Del Rio versus Kofi Kingston. We had this Elimination Chamber. It was kind of like a filler match, but I guess we're gonna have it at SummerSlam, which to me I don't have a problem with, because here's the thing. You know, they're kind of going in a different way, because, you know, the most common way to, you know, most people would think, oh, with Del Rio, because he's, you know, won Money in the Bank a couple weeks ago, you'd think that he'd be already going to the main event type of deal. No, they're just saying, alright, let's have a Bro Del Rio in the mid-card for a little while, we'll see what it can do, and then when the time is right, let's have Del Rio try to cash it in, you know, and actually try to cash it in, not, I'm about to cash it in, oh, I'm getting ambushed, you know, out of nowhere. And last but not least, we had Triple H, was John Leonidas, I believe his name is, and John Cena in the ring. John Leonidas is basically saying, oh, you shouldn't be the WWE champ, Punk is the real champ because he beat you at Money in the Bank. And then John Cena, I think Omar said this, he brought up a pretty good, you know, point here, because John Cena's argument was, do you want me to punch you in the face? What the hell? How do you get from freaking, oh, John CM Punk should be the real WWE champion. You want me to punch you in the face? Who wants to see me punch you in the face? So stupid. But yeah, then CM Punk gets in there and they both show off the belts, whatever. And then Triple H makes the match. And this is, you know, obviously the match that a lot of people, myself included, saw this happening. John Cena versus CM Punk with the undisputed WWE Championship at SummerSlam. And so I know some people are saying, oh, why are they not having Triple H versus CM Punk? You can go Dizzy, another one. Made a good point. Save that for later. You can save that down the road. Save it for Hell in a Cell. Save it for Survivor Series. Save it for God, what was that other pay-per-view that they put instead of Bragging Rights? I forget what it was. But, you know, save it for around there. You know, just continue this whole Cena and CM Punk thing right here, and we'll see how it happens, you know. They put up a good match at Money in the Bank. I'm not saying they're going to make a great match like they did Money in the Bank, because, you know, usually times when we see, you know, certain superstars, they put off good matches, you know, when they have a rematch, it's not usually as good as, you know, the previous match type of deal. But, again, we'll see what happens here, and, yeah, that's about it, you know. I just think, you know, here we are on the road to SummerSlam. Yeah, instead of the SmackDown versus Raw, the road to WrestleMania, the road to SummerSlam. And it's looking pretty good. SummerSlam's looking like a pretty good card, and hopefully it'll be a good show. I know last year a lot of us were kind of like, oh, the show sucked, Hopefully this year the show will be pretty good, and, you know, I believe TheChrisPhoenix versus Kelly match is at SummerSlam too, so, yeah. We'll see how that goes, and peace.